Why is land in Hong Kong so expensive? Let's break it down. The average price for a 430 square foot flat in Kowloon is 4.8 million Hong Kong dollars, or 11,147 Hong Kong dollars per square foot. With 4.8 million Hong Kong dollars, you can afford to buy a 17th century French castle, 300 times the size of that flat. So, how do we get here? Hong Kong is one of the most densely populated places in the world. With a population of more than 7.3 million people, that's equal to 6,777 people per square kilometer. The problem is that residential land use only accounts for 7% of Hong Kong's land, while country parks, which are off limits, comprise some 40%. In principle, all land in Hong Kong belongs to the government, but plots of land are sold to developers through a tender process each year. Developers are granted leases for a term of 50 years to build private flats, hotels, and offices. For years, the government has followed a policy to sell land to the highest bidder. This is to ensure the government earns enough money and that it upholds the philosophy of a free market. Because of a windfall in land revenue, the government hit a surplus of 92.8 billion Hong Kong dollars last year, much higher than its original forecast of 11 billion Hong Kong dollars. Recently, land in Hong Kong has been snapped up by rich mainland Chinese developers. In 2013, they won 1 out of every 10 residential land sales. Last year, they won 1 out of every 3. In February, 2 Chinese developers paid a record 16 billion Hong Kong dollars for a plot of residential land, or 22,118 Hong Kong dollars per square foot, making it the most expensive land sale to date. Should the government rethink its land bidding policy? Critics have urged the government to scrap its land sales tendering process and replace it with a public auction sale to improve transparency and to prevent land prices from escalating out of control. Other places have taken a different approach. In Paris and in several Nordic countries, local governments have launched global competitions to look for the most innovative designs to solve their urban challenges. In Taiwan, Manila in the Philippines, and some Indian states, owners are taxed for vacant land to curb speculation and promote development. So what do you think? Is it time for a change?